Hi, this is Alexcerpt doing what I call exceptions, where I would point out the selling points of a Gunpla or Gundam figurines in a short while. This time we are taking a look at the G-Frame Mobile Ginn, a candy toy, and as you can see, it has quite a lot of sculpt on it, and I think this sculpt is better than its counterpart in the master grade version, where I think that version had a bit too many sculpts, making it too busy. On here, even without panel lining, you got some detail when you glance at it, and if you look closely you got a bit more, but never too much to distract you from the overall form of the Mobile Ginn. The selling points of this Mobile Ginn, I think the first one would be how its massive backpack is preserved and is movable. Not super movable, but movable enough that it is dynamic. As a G-frame, it also have excellent action, so that is nice. On top of it, as every other G-frame, the weapon options, let's start with the machine gun. The weapon options are quite good. For the machine gun, you have a tab on the side that you can either attach to the side skirt or the back skirt. But this time we are putting it on the hand. What I think really makes this G-frame version of Mobile Ginn worth getting is the anti-ship sword. The standard design of this sword is a bit small for anti-ship. If you imagine Mobile Suit's ship hunting is like whale hunting, yeah, the original or standard design for Mobile Ginn sword is not up to the task. It would be much better if the sword is oversized, overly thick, and have a giant guard to protect the user against the whaling of the said whale. And like the rifle, you can attach the sword to the side skirts like so, or the back skirt if I can find it. Actually, it'll be challenging because it's going straight, so you can theoretically do it on the back skirt, but it's going to be hard. Anyways, we are going to put this in Ginn's hand. It is still a single hand sword, but a very broad and sizable single hand sword. So it is a lot more probable as anti-ship, and it can also be used for mobile suit fighting, which was never intended or expected for ZAF for some reason. Somehow they think Omni wouldn't pick up on the whole mobile suit thing, but okay, whatever. And we also got extra firepower with the missile pods, which actually more like this. Now, supposedly the missile pods are for the fire support type of Ginn, where they also strap large anti-ship missiles on its arms, but there are few occasions where these missile pods are attached to Ginn's legs for other variants. So it is nice that the G-frame set also included these. And so if you ask me, if you just need a Mobile Ginn as a background character or alongside with your smaller Gundam figurine collection, the G-frame version it's perfectly fine. G-frame F8 version would have enclosed the thigh and bicep that isn't really visible for most of the time. So if you can find the old G-frame for a good price, go for it. They are pretty good as a general toy and for your collection. Thanks for watching. See you next time.